welcome to those who came to my channel. You're here with me, Fola, and I just felt like doing a pretty in-depth love reading. And this is a reading for those who are in a challenging connection or in separation from the person that they've connected with on a soul level. So this isn't really weekly. I guess this would be just current energies. So there's no specific time frame or anything. All readings are really timeless, but you know, this one is intended to be timeless, you know, so whatever comes out or whatever comes through can happen at any time. So let me just pray over the cards and then I'll decide which deck I'm wanting to start with. Already decided, so move that over here. And I've already shuffled everything. Oh, and if you have any questions about my personal readings, please let me know in the email that I left down in the description box. That's where I take all the inquiries and questions. But yeah, let me just pray over the cards real quick. Okay. What I'm holding is an emerald, by the way. And I stuck it up here because it's connected to the heart chakra. Felt it was kind of fitting. It says heart chakra based energy makes them known as a stone of successful and abundant love. It aids to let go of negativity, creates positive actions and outcomes, may give you strength to overcome any problems in your life, calms upset emotions, creates positive vibrations. It's called a truth crystal, as it also ensures that the words you speak are in alignment with your personal truth. Excellent relief stone, great stone for manifestation. So I just wanted to have that up. So first I'm going to see where the divine feminine and divine masculine are on their own individual journeys. So I'm going to start with the divine feminine. I want to see where the divine feminines are on your individual journeys. What energy are you in? So divine feminines are in the energy of completion, in the energy of, this is kind of also like new beginnings to me, because the wheel indicates change and shifts. That's like the tower, the wheel. The wheel and the world are also kind of similar to me, you know, so you guys are going through very significant shifts and closing out certain cycles right now. So that's where divine feminines are. That's actually very exciting. Oh, and then dolphins here. Dolphins always, to me, mean flow. So you're also learning to get in the flow of your journey rather than trying to resist the change of anything or resist changes within yourself or outside of you. So yeah, that's where divine feminines are. Let's see what else about this. I'm actually looking at this card, so I'm just going to pull it and keep it to the side. Let's see what else about the wheel and where divine feminines are on their journey. This reading may go into like an hour or so. But what is this? What is being cycled out? What's being completed right now? Okay. I think I'll just spread these because they're kind of flying everywhere. Let's try this one more time. Okay, let me turn this a little bit so it's not as dark for you guys. Okay, hopefully it's not as dark. So the one that fell out is the Lovers. So I think that I'm only laughing because it's actually kind of nice. You know what? Okay, I'm going to say two things because this did come out reversed. I don't normally read reversals unless I really feel called to for specific cards. So I'm going to split this one because since, you know, love is the main topic, or is the topic of this reading, I'm going to consider it in its reversed state, which would mean imbalance. So again, with this card, the wheel, I'm getting that you're balancing yourself out when it comes to the connection that that you're in with this masculine. And remember, genders do not matter. So if I say he and she, it's only to make it easier for me. But I just get that you're trying to clear out any imbalance, any emotional imbalance that you have that came from this connection. Because there may have been, I mean, obviously there were challenges between you and this person, but I get that you're healing from the challenges that you experienced with this person. You're learning from them, and you're learning to get into flow with the shifts that are happening within you and outside of you, but mostly within you in this case. But you're learning to get in flow with these changes and shifts, get in flow with this healing process, because it is a process that requires a lot of patience, honestly. And yeah, you're just trying to clear out any negative energy that may have came from this connection. Not to say that this person only brought negativity on you, but any negative energy that came about while being connected to this person, whether it be resentment, envy, jealousy, anger. For some, you think you hate this person, or you feel like you hate this person, and that's what you're in the process of clearing out. Okay. Excuse me. Let me see the bottom of the deck real quick. And some of you are kind of going back and forth with this. Some of you are going back and forth with this. I get that it's kind of like a tug of war for you to change the way you view this person and the connection, which would make sense for this wheel. Which would make sense for the wheel, because it has taken time for you to get through this, through the challenges that, again, that you experienced with this person. At the top, I have Page of Cups. So with this one, more so, I get maturity. So you're really trying to grow from the experiences that you had in this connection, rather than be stuck in anything. So feminines, you're really focused on your healing. You're really focused on clearing out any negative perspectives that you have towards this person. And just lightening up your energy, pretty much. That's what I get with this. Let's see what else. What else about this wheel? Okay, then I have the Page of Swords. So 2 pages came out. And the Page of Cups, I get emotional maturity. And it does take emotional maturity to be able to forgive someone. And to be able to give yourself the closure to be able to move forward if this person doesn't decide to take responsibility for whatever it may have been. You're in the process of learning that you're able to move forward either way. You're in the process of establishing your independence. And this is not to say, hold on, I'm staring at this card, 1 second. Okay, I'll address that in a second. But this is not to say, oh, you know, you can do bad all by yourself, although that is very true. But this is more so to say that you're getting comfortable in your own energy, and you're growing, let me say it like that, you're growing comfortable in your own energy, and you're growing into your own energy. And that's where your focus is right now, which is great, so that you're able to properly heal. You're able to utilize, instead of using your energy for stressing yourself out about the way things went down between you and this masculine, what this masculine could be up to, what they could be doing. Let me scoop these up, or else I will keep pulling. And I want to get from another deck. But But yeah, instead of using your energy for that, you're now choosing to use your energy for growth. Oh, and another thing that I get with the with both the pages, the Page of Cups that came out earlier, that was emotional maturity, but with this one, this is I feel like saying mental maturity might not be the best way to say it, but you know what I'm sure you understand what I mean. But your way of thinking is maturing also. Yeah, and that does help the way you view this person. So then I have the Magician, which is manifestation. Right now you're in the process of manifesting the life that you want for yourself. Okay, that goes along with your focusing on your independence, gaining your independence, your liberation, your freedom from the, I guess, from the ties of I'm trying to think of the right word. Freedom from ties of, I don't know if fear is the right word. It might be because like fear across the board, you know. So you're learning, what I mean by that is you're finding this confidence that you have in yourself so that you can attract and manifest what you know you deserve towards you, which would make sense for this, sorry, Queen of I was about to say Swords, Wands. The Queen of Wands knows what she wants and she goes for it. She does not waste time. She's not impulsive, but if she knows that what she's desiring is going to help her in any way, or not what, yeah, if she know, I'm saying it wrong. If she knows what she wants, or let me say it, she knows what she wants. I'm sorry, excuse me. I'm sorry, like, for mixing up my words. So if it's confusing for you, I really apologize. I'm trying to say it in the clearest way possible. I know what I want to say, but the words are just not coming to me. But the Queen of Wands is extremely confident. She knows what she wants and she goes for it without hesitation. She's not impulsive. She makes balanced decisions, okay? Which is, I believe, why the Queen of Wands rather than the King of Wands came out for you. Like I said, gender does not matter. You got the Queen of Wands because you're like I said before with this Page of Cups, you're in the process of emotional maturity and healing, and as you do this, you're coming to realize what you want, and you're in the process of manifesting and creating that. Woo! Glad I got that out finally. Right? Okay, anyway, let's see what comes out here. What else about where feminines are on their journey? Individual journeys. Where are feminines on their individual journeys? Yeah. Spirit of the Sun. It says energy, vitality, and resurrection. Okay. With this card, I just get that you're coming back to life after experiencing a hard time in that connection. Okay. So you may have recently come out of this connection, whether it be that you walked away from it or the other person walked away. Pulling a card. Okay. Whether it be that you walked away or this other person walked away, but the point is this separation is helping you resurrect. It's bringing you back to life because you're rediscovering who you are from the core of yourself. You're finding your center by putting focus on yourself and your healing, your growth, your maturity. And then the next one I pulled was Spirit of the Pegasus, unrealistic delusions, not as it seems. So let me look at this one real quick. I get that a lot of you might be questioning about whether or not what you felt in this connection was real, because the word that stands out to me with this one is delusions. You're afraid that you were deluding yourself when it came to this connection because things probably went so left that you're questioning your intuition. You're questioning, like, how could I even fathom the idea that this person could care about me, that this person may have deeper feelings for me than they're letting on? How can I fathom these thoughts and feelings when they're doing me the way that they're doing, you know? And with that, I'm just continuously seeing cards. But with that, you can, I mean, I'm gonna say the cliche saying, you can't judge a book by its cover. Hurt people hurt people. Okay, this is not an excuse. It doesn't justify anything. It's still wrong. Because although they were hurt, you know, they're still adults. They still understand and know what they're doing. They may not understand why they're doing it, but they know what they're doing. So no, you know, hurt people is not an excuse or a justification for the actions that went down, the actions that took place. But this is also where understanding, boundaries and understanding comes in. Boundaries for realizing what you do and do not deserve, how you should and should not be treated, what you do and do not want, what you do and do not like, and so on and so forth. And then I said boundaries and understanding. Understanding as in seeing the bigger picture, seeing past what you see, not taking what you see at face value. Okay. So yes, there can be a fine line between delusion and seeing past what you see, you know, but your intuition is going to help you differentiate between the two. And that's why you have to, as you move forward, you need to also learn to trust yourself, trust your intuition more and more as you move forward, because your intuition is a guide for you. Okay. Let's see these others that I pulled. I have Spirit of the Stone, Frozen, Delayed, Longing. So yeah, you guys miss this person. And this kind of goes along with this Spirit of the Pegasus to me. Like, you're questioning how you can miss them after being treated this way. But don't question your feelings. Not unless you know you were in a dangerous situation and for some reason you're wanting to go back. Okay, that's something different. But if you know you weren't in a dangerous situation, you were just not being treated in the best way, you know, analyze your feelings, analyze your thoughts, but don't stay stuck and put yourself in a whirlwind of confusion trying to do that or trying to figure anything out. You know, just go with the flow. All right. Like I said, with these dolphins here, go with the flow. You know, if your heart is telling you, hey, I still love this person. I'm still connected to them. You're connecting to them through dreams, things like that. Then listen to that and trust that. Don't do anything impulsively. You know, like I said, just go with the flow. All right. And Spirit of the Rabbit, Fertility, Sex, and Spring. Yeah. Another thing that I do get with this longing is that not only that you miss this person, but honestly, you're having desires for this person, strong desires for this person. All right. So you're physically missing them too. You miss their touch, their body, their energy, you know, their smell, their natural scent. All right. So I get that. Spirit of the Dog. Yeah, you're really questioning your loyalty to this person. Okay. Yeah, you're in the process of questioning your heart's loyalty to this person, because it says friendship, companion, undying loyalty. I also get that a lot of you want a friendship with this person, a genuine friendship. But more so that you guys question your feelings towards this person and why you feel the way you do. Because you feel like you're thinking that you shouldn't feel that way, you know. But there's no should or should not, you know. No one can tell, you can't even tell your own heart how to feel, you know, and who to feel what towards. So, you know, if we could do that, I would have done it a long time ago. Oh, then we have 10 of Cups. This was the card that I was drawn to pull that I kept off to the side. So you do want this 10 of Cups, this emotional fulfillment with this person, because the 10 of Cups is emotional fulfillment, emotional joy. That makes sense with the Lovers that came out. You want this happy family life, For some of you, it doesn't even have to be a marriage and a family. You just want that emotional contentment, that feel good feeling with this person. You know, you want a totally different connection from the way things were before, which obviously was extremely turbulent. So yeah, that's I'm seeing that where that's where you guys are standing. You're in the process of oh, I also see a dog here, and there was a dog in that spirit of the dog. Okay, there's a dog right there. And then that's what this one is spirit of the dog, undying loyalty, friendship, and companion. So you are wanting to share this companionship, this friendship, relationship, you know, have this balanced and emotionally content relationship with this person. You want to connect with them physically, you're missing them, you know, but you're also, you're going through a tug of war, which makes sense with that Two of Pentacles that came out at the bottom of the deck. You know, you don't quite understand your feelings on one hand. You don't know why you feel this way. You think you shouldn't feel this way. You're telling yourself you shouldn't. You're trying to run away from it. And then on the other hand, I love this person. I still feel a strong connection with this person, you know, and I would still like another chance with this person. So, you know, don't resist. Either way it goes, whatever your heart is feeling, or whatever the balance between your mind and your heart, the alignment between your mind and heart is leading you, you know, trust that and go with that. All right. Don't go against anything your heart is telling you. And that also goes for what you're not wanting to do. You know, for some of you, you may not want to, like sometimes the guidance is don't do anything. Don't reach out. Don't say anything. You know, you do need to let this person go. And in cases of challenging connections, you do go through a separation, you always do want to start the process of letting this person go, letting them go, which doesn't mean giving up on them or giving up on the connection, but you're letting them go so that you can focus on yourself. Okay. And then in the meantime, while you're focusing on yourself, whatever's meant for you will come back to you. That's another cliche saying, like the butterfly. You let it go, set it free. If it's meant for you, it will come back. Okay, and I believe in that 100%. Now I'm going to see where divine masculines are on their journey. Let's see where masculines are. I'm going to shuffle this again. Where are masculines at on their journey? Where are masculines at on their journey right now? I'm seeing this one. Actually, I'm seeing two of them. All right. So the first one I pulled out, Six of Wands. So masculines are waiting on the success of something. And then the next one I have is the Tree of Life. I hardly get this card. This is the first time I'm getting it in a reading. So I read what the Tree of Life was, but I cannot for the life of me remember right now. So I am going to look it up. How about that? We're going to pause for a second so I can look up what the meaning of Tree of Life is. I tried looking in the book that these cards came with, but I don't even know if Tree of Life is in the book. I've looked back and forth and I just could not find it. And I was like, why would you make a card and not put the meaning in there? Maybe I just skipped over it and missed it. I don't know, but I don't have time for all that, so. Okay, so the Tree of Life represents our personal development, our uniqueness and individual beauty. Just as the branches of a tree strengthen and grow upwards to the sky, we too grow stronger, striving for greater knowledge, wisdom, and new experiences as we move through life. So that makes complete sense. This basically sounds like the journey in general, you know, for all of us. Yeah, so this is where the masculine's focus is right now, succeeding in growing and transitioning in his journey. So masculines are also going through a form of completion. I actually forgot to put this one back. But yeah, masculines are actually also going through yeah, a form of completion. So let's see. I am gonna stick this back in here. I'll shuffle it around when I'm ready. Stick these up here for the masculine. All right, so what else about where masculines are on their individual journeys? Where are divine masculines on individual journeys? What else about this tree of life and where they're at? I want to pull a few before going into anything. Okay, I'll just stick with those three for now. The Emperor. So yeah, the masculine is really trying to establish his independence also. So you guys are pretty much on the same track. Getting comfortable in your own energies, growing, maturing, using what you've learned through the experiences with one another, and individually as you guys have been in separation. And he's just trying to become this balanced divine masculine. Be confident. Okay, the sun is masculine energy. So he's really, 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 really trying to get in his power. Really trying to get into his divine masculine power. Really trying to be this balanced divine masculine. And you both seem to want the same thing, which is the Ten of Cups. You both want emotional fulfillment. But I am getting that you guys are both striving for this individually right now. You're not, although the feminine is in the process of clearing things out that came not only from this connection, but, you know, either from other connections or just moments in the past that she's had or experiences in the past that she's had. What's it called? Her real, or your real focused divine feminines is finding this emotional fulfillment, this emotional contentment, this emotional abundance within yourself right where you are right now. Okay? And that's great. That is very beautiful. Then I have the, yeah, Nine of Swords, trying to clear out any anxiety, worries. I get lack of confidence. This is fear. We're gonna see what these fears are about. Yeah, the masculine is trying to find balance right now, emotional balance, emotional stability, and clear out these fears. But I do want to clarify and see what these fears are about. What do these fears have to do with, actually? I want to shuffle. What are these fears about? What is Nine of Swords about? What does this Nine of Swords have to do with? What does Nine of Swords have to do with? What does Nine of Swords have to do with? Yeah, when it starts doing that, I just slide it because nobody about to do that all day. Okay, so what is this Nine of Swords about? What does it have to do with? What does Nine of Swords have to do with? The Magician. So the Magician also came out for Divine Feminines. I want to see what else comes out with this Nine of Swords. Five of Wands, conflict. Honestly, I get fear of outcomes so far, but let me see. Like, the Hanged Man, which is about perception and perspective. What else about this Nine of Swords? I'm gonna go ahead. No. Yeah, that one. There we go. All right. Actually, I think. All right. So this Nine of Swords. So I got the Magician, the Five of Wands, and the Hanged Man. Like I said, I get fear of the way something can turn out. But let me see. You know, the Hanged Man, and then you see this woman back here with the blindfold. I know it's kind of hard to see, but there's a woman back there wearing a blindfold. Okay. Masculines are either not seeing something, avoiding seeing something, or just looking at something the wrong way and causing anxiety for themselves. Let's see what else came out. Yeah, okay, the Star is about hopes, faith. The Eight of Cups is like walking away for deeper meaning, searching for something deeper. Ace of Swords, clarity. So, hope, clarity. Okay, so where the masculines currently are, anxiety. I just get that through the journey that they've been on with themselves, because this is kind of like the Hermit. You know, you've walked away from something. So the masculines in this connection, if I'm tuning into specific connection, but the masculine in this connection may have been the one, to walk away. And after walking away, he did dig deeper. He did end up digging deeper, whether it was he was pushed into it or whether he did that voluntarily, consciously. He did dig deeper. And what the masculine discovered, which brings us to this Ace of Swords, clarity. I think what the masculine discovered about himself and maybe past actions, things like that, it's very conflicting for him. It's something he doesn't want to face entirely. He doesn't really want to face that. But the masculines are still in the process of needing to change the way they look at this situation and change the feeling of shame and harsh self-judgment and make it into something useful for you, useful for you masculines, if masculines are watching. Yeah, I just get a lot of masculines are feeling a bit shameful for past behaviors. There may have been manipulation, a little bit of manipulation in the connection. And so through the journey that masculines have had with themselves, certain things have become clear to them. They don't like the way that they behaved in the past. It's making things very conflicting for them. It's also, for some masculines, they're dealing with dealing with doubt in themselves and doubt that they could possibly make things right between them and the feminine. But let's see. And that was clarification for this anxiety, the Nine of Swords. I remember I said the lady in the background with the blindfold, that's avoidance. So let's see what else comes out here for masculines and where masculines are. Where are masculines currently at on their journey? Masculines on their journey. Okay. So masculine's where you're at on your journey, also has to do with the feminine spirit. And with that, I got decay, rotten, stagnation, spirit of the fly, and then spirit of the elephant, community, social, companionship. So like the feminines, the masculine wants a genuine connection with this feminine, whether it's romantic or not. Wants decent companionship, beautiful companionship, a nice friendship. Wants to get things moving, doesn't want things to be stagnant between them and this feminine that they've connected with. Okay. And I also get that they don't want this connection to rot. They don't want things to end the way they did, like be left off the way they were. Okay, so now I'm going to get where the divine feminine is when it comes to the connection. Where are divine feminines when it comes to the connection? I mean, I guess I kind of saw that with both of you guys, but you guys are both kind of looking, you guys are both actually in the process of maturing, growth, facing realities. You're focusing on your own independence right now. Yeah. But you're also, you both also have a goal of emotional fulfillment. So I'm going to shuffle these real quick. As best and quickly as I can. Because I do want to see where my divine masculines and feminines are when it comes to the connection. That one just caught my eye. The sun. Yeah. I guess that instead of seeing where you both are when it comes to the connection, I'm just going to go straight into seeing your thoughts, where you guys are in the headspace when it comes to one another, and where you both are in the heart space when it comes to each other. So what does the divine feminine's heart space look like, or headspace look like? What's going on in the headspace when it comes to the masculine? What is divine feminine's energy in her headspace towards the masculine? So in the headspace when it comes to the masculine, nostalgia, 6 of Cups. So in the headspace, you miss the masculine, quite obviously. See if I can stick these up here to where you guys can see them. Barely. The World. And this makes sense because the Wheel came out first for feminines, and I did say the World and the Wheel are kind of similar to me. They both kind of indicate completion, cycles. I don't like to use the word luck too much. I was trying to see if those were clovers. No, that was just earth. I just noticed these the elements: earth, air, fire, and water. But yeah, and then it looks like a jester in the middle, which is kind of like the Fool. So with the Fool being in the center of the World here, again, this has to do with completion. And the Fool has to do with taking chances. So like I said before, feminines are wanting another chance on this connection. But the feminines also, I think the feminines also realize that certain things are needing to complete first. Certain things are needing to cycle out first before anything like that can take place. Any meetings. Yeah, because then I have the Hermit last, which is about the self. Still journeying within the self. And then Page of Swords. So you got earlier was the Page of Cups, and I believe it was the Page of Swords also. So in the headspace towards the masculine, The feminines miss the masculine. They really miss them. They're having nostalgic feelings towards the masculine. But feminines also understand that there's still work to be done when it comes to the masculine, and still some maturing that's needing to take place. Let's see, should I get headspace from here? I just want to pull one more for headspace. Actually, no, I'm being told that's good, actually. Okay, let's see masculine's headspace towards the feminine. What is in the masculine's headspace towards the feminine? Masculine's headspace towards the feminine's. Masculine's headspace towards feminine's. So, first one, 6 of coins. So the masculine wants to establish a balanced, the masculine wants to have a balanced connection between this feminine and himself. It may be in the connection that they were in before, there was an imbalance in the exchange of energy. One person was putting in more energy than the other one was probably just in the stage of more so receiving rather than giving. Masculines also want to be, like I said, be a very balanced, responsible, because this King of Pentacles is very responsible. He takes action where action is due. Before he takes action, though, he does balance himself out. He does think things through, because this king in particular has really touched on his feminine side, and that's just the way I see this this King of Pentacles. Yeah. And then, so there's a lot of burden, a lot of guilt on the back of this masculine. The guilt is really weighing this masculine down, and he's really, really, really wanting to bring a shift, a change in the connection between him and this feminine, because it's really weighing him down. He's just wanting to tear down. The Tower is about big changes, significant changes. And in this case, I'm getting that the masculines are really just wanting to tear down the old connection where it was built on a weak foundation. There was no certainty, there was no understanding, there was no clarity, there was no communication. He's wanting to tear all that down and rebuild from the foundation up. And that's what you both are doing individually right now. You both are reinforcing your foundations so that you can rebuild from the ground up. But that's what this masculine is wanting for that's what's in this masculine's headspace toward this feminine. He wants to rebuild this connection in a balanced way with equal exchange in energy. Now I want to see what's in your heart space. Did I already shuffle these? I don't remember. I think I did. So we're going to see what's in Divine Feminine's heart space first. What's in Divine Feminine's heart space towards the masculine? Kind of want to pull a few. So, heart space towards the masculine. Divine Feminine's heart space towards the masculine. Heart space towards the masculine. Let's see. And heart space towards the masculine. Yeah. Yeah, I'll pull one from here. Feminine's heart space towards the masculine. You know what? Actually, no. Let me pull from one of these decks that I don't have out. Oh, no, I'm just going to pull from here. Because it's already out. So what's in the feminine's heart space towards the masculine? So first, heart space, 7 of Cups. Heart space, the first one is confusion. The next one says gossip, rivals, posse, spirit of the flocks. The 6 of Wands, success. Tantric journey. Tantric journey says the frequency of tantric journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences with ourselves and with another. So with these, I get that the only reason that there's confusion is because you're either listening to other people's opinions, you're listening to the Twitter talk, that's what I call it, you know, and the Twitter talk is just when people say, you know, if a man really loves you, he'll say this and this and this. He'll do this, this and this. If a man really wants to talk to you, he'll talk to you. If he wants to see you, he'll show up. And in some cases, you know what? That can be true. But the emphasis is not on true. The emphasis is on some cases. Okay? That's for a lot of things. All right? So, and that, I mean, that's not just men. That's people. Again, that's why gender does not matter. So that, don't listen to Twitter talk. You listen to your intuition about this connection. No one can tell you about you. No one can tell you how to feel. No one can tell you how you should feel, how you should react, what you should react to, and how, you know. And then, oh, okay, I was actually gonna, I forgot this was a 7 instead of 6 of Cups. But yeah, so spirit of the flocks, gossip, rivals, posse. With this, I just get that I feel like I should say this. There may be someone envious around you, envious of your connection. And honestly, they may feel good that you and your masculine are in separation. So they're trying to sabotage by making you angry or making you regress instead of progress on your journey. Basically making you want to disconnect from this masculine completely. You know, so don't listen to other people, because not every person has your best interest in heart. Okay. Do not be paranoid. Do not let this, I said this because I felt led to, not for you to be paranoid or be looking over your shoulder every 10 seconds. Okay. What's meant for you is for you. There's nothing you need to do. All right. No one can interfere with that. And even if they did, it would be temporary. All right. So the focus is you, not on what's going to happen, not on who's saying what, you know. So, and then aside from that message that I added to that, others of you are really worried that this connection was only based in sex and that it wasn't deeper than that, which brings us back to the spirit of the Pegasus card that came out earlier for feminines, when it said delusions and things are not as it seems and blah blah blah. So again, that brings us back to the delusional. You know, you feel like you're being delusional, or like you're deluding yourself, you know, like you're playing yourself. And that this connection could never work out. Okay, that it couldn't be successful. Stop talking to yourself that way, because whatever you manifest inside, whatever you manifest within you, that's what you manifest outside of you. Whatever world you've created inside your mind, that's what world is going to show up outside of you. So be very careful with your words and very careful with your thoughts. Okay, you're a human being, so you're naturally going to have negative thoughts. Are you going to stay stuck on them? That is the point. Okay. But yeah. And then this tantric journey, this is our sensual, not sexual, but sensual experiences, connecting deeply with our senses with other people. So this is why I said you might be worried that the connection between you and this person was no deeper than surface level. And I'm not getting that. This is just a fear that you have, and you're needing to release this fear. Okay? You just need to release this fear. You don't need to overdo it by saying, oh yeah, he wants me and only me. It's only me. It's about me, me, me. I've seen that, but balance that out, Remind yourself, it's like, look, okay, if I'm being real, I'm really just kind of being pessimistic. There is a chance that things could go well between me and this person. All right. And there's a chance it could, I don't even want to say it goes left because you guys are doing the work, but it may not go as planned. Okay. That's why you want to remain open to all possibilities. But yeah. Now let's see what's in this masculine's heart space towards the feminine. Masculine's heart space towards the feminine. Oh, crap. I just realized. Okay, well, I'll stick with the first one and I'll keep the other three to the side because I just realized that I was only supposed to be pulling one of each card. Carried away. No wonder, because I was sitting there looking and dancing like, oh, which one do I pull? And I'm pretty sure Spirit was trying to tell me one. You already pulled it. Go on to the next deck. But yeah, in the heart space for divine masculines. Oh, here we go. Heart space for divine masculines towards divine feminines. I'm not sure if I said that wrong just now before. Heart space towards divine feminines. Masculine's heart space towards divine feminines. I did get 2 for that one. Granted, I did look, but I looked for it, but still, we'll keep them both. First one I get is the 6 of Swords. So masculines are wanting to move towards calmer waters, towards better things with this feminine. They want to start over. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, make an offer. This pages, what's it called, are more of a consideration, the desire to do something. So masculines might be wanting to make an offer of some sort. And I get that they might be offering friendship, offering a new beginning. Next one I got is the Spirit of the Dummy, weak, follower, clueless. I have Coherence. And then solar plexus chakra. And it's the number 3. And the number 3 in tarot is the divine feminine, the Empress. So with this, for masculines, I get that masculines do want to move towards calmer waters with this feminine. They want to make an offer of friendship, an offer of new beginnings, just to start over. But there's still fear in this masculine's heart. There's still, it's kind of like they're going through a tug of war also on whether to take action or not, whether to say something or speak up, take responsibility or not. And it's mostly because of fear of the outcome, but also because of shame and pride. You know, it's kind of like when you tell a little kid to apologize. They know they did wrong. You don't have to remind them. They know they did wrong, but they cry. You know, they start crying when they have to apologize because they're frustrated. And I don't get that this masculine's too frustrated to apologize, but I think that it's more so how he behaved and how the feminine may respond in him trying to make amends. Meaning that she may not be that welcoming, you know, and she may try to crush his ego. And that's a fear for the masculine. Especially with him already being as shameful as he is. So masculines are still needing time to clear out the fear, because they are really trying to, oh yeah, and solar plexus is also representing of the sun. And that brings me to what I was just about to say. They really are trying to, because that came out earlier, the masculines got the emperor with the sun. They're really trying to find the strength and the confidence to take responsibility, because they know that they need to take responsibility. They already know. Like I said, kids know. The masculines know. You know, but it's just about them actually doing it. Okay? Working up the confidence and the strength to take responsibility where they know it's needed. Coherence. So coherence is like, listen, in this case it would be listening to their intuition is telling them to take care of the situation. Their heart is telling them you need to take responsibility, you need to step up to the plate, you know. But what's it called, they may not be cohering. They're resisting that right now. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. The magician came out earlier. Okay. So you have a reality that you want to create. You want to, I'm saying you, like I'm talking to the divine masculines. And if I am, then yes, you have a reality that you're wanting to create with this divine feminine. You want things to move forward. Okay. You want to move forward towards calmer waters. You want to establish stronger foundations between you and this feminine. You want to be on good terms between you and this feminine. But some of you are still resisting because of fear. Not so much fighting, but it's kind of like you're just resisting moving forward. And like I said, the solar plexus chakra, this is your center. That's your sun, your confidence. This is masculine energy. Okay. So the masculines are still needing to get to this space, you know, still needing to get to this space to clear this out. For others, I'm just now getting that there are masculines who are cohering to their heart's guidance. They are listening to their heart's guidance and bringing about this Six of Swords, moving towards calmer waters, taking action. Because they've done the work, or not done, because you're never done, but they've done the necessary work in order to be balanced and be able to make decisions in a balanced way. So the solar plexus says, the frequency of solar plexus chakra, the yellow flower of life, supports our sense of self, our personal power, and our willpower, as well as our knowing of who we are and what our contribution is to the whole. So it's your sense of self. The masculine is needing to find his balanced sense of self before moving forward or taking any action. And for other masculines, they are in the process of doing this and will be taking action as follows suit, or as they see fit. I don't even like to say as they see fit, because it's as their intuition sees fit, and they're trusting that, moving forward in that. Not exactly sure when the video stopped, but these are the cards that I laid to the side when I was pulling for the masculines in the heart space. So I got the 10 of Pentacles, This is about relationships, abundance, okay, balanced connections. It also has to do with finances, but in this case, obviously, this is about balanced connections, abundance in love, and having a stable and balanced connection. Then I have Five of Swords, which has to do with battles. Yeah, I just get that after being in this Five of Swords energy with this feminine that the masculines were connecting to, with the feminine that the masculines were connecting to, sorry. They're wanting to bring it from that to this Ten of Pentacles. Something stable, something trustworthy, where there's an equal exchange of energy, equal give and take, understanding, things like that. And also receptivity and openness, honesty, because I'm seeing this kind of like doorway is dark on one side, but you know, once you walk through this threshold, you're into the light, you're being let in, which goes along with having a balanced connection, you know, sharing yourself and opening yourself up with another person. Oh, perfect ending. Palace of Pentacles. This palace is one, to me, this is like the house of bricks and the Three Little Piggies. You know, very stable, very trustworthy, very grounded. This is what the both of you want. This is what the both of you are desiring. And this is also kind of like the Ten of Coins. So masculines really have the desire for this in their heart space. Okay. And the desire to clear this out. This is right before the Six of Swords that came out for masculines here. They're wanting to make progress, move from here to here. All right. Move from battles, hard times, conflicts to calmer waters. All right. So masculines, just trust your intuition that's telling you to move forward, telling you to, giving you whatever guidance that you're receiving right now. Flow with that. Feminines, same thing for you, same message for you. I'm leaning back, which is why you don't see my hands waving around, but it's the same message for you. Right now, you both are on the path towards emotional fulfillment. You're both working towards that, finding that, establishing that emotional fulfillment. You're both working towards maturing, growing, learning. Oh, last thing I did want to get. Okay, last thing for sure. Is to see where the connection was likely headed. Let me use these and these. So where is the connection likely headed? Where's the connection between feminine and the masculine likely headed? Where's the connection currently headed? And here, connection currently headed. Let me pull 3 from here. Where is the connection currently headed? So where's the connection currently headed? First one is Six of Cups. Six of Cups has actually come out a few times. So I get remembrance of the past. So kind of reminiscing. So it may be that you guys reconnect and reminisce with one another on good times and also kind of clear things up from the past. But let's see what else. Next one is Spirit of Envy. Discontent, resentful, miserable. So yeah, I get that you guys are clearing out this energy. It's not so much about envy with this one. It's more so the discontentment, They're resentful and miserable. So if you guys have been feeling any of this energy, right now it's looking like you guys may be heading towards a reconnection where you're clearing this out, because you guys are clearing things up between one another. Ten of Cups. This is what you both want. Okay, this is what you both want. And it's coming out here, what's it called, where things are likely headed right now. Because I did specifically ask Spirit, you know, where's the connection likely headed at this time, currently? Now remember, energies are changing all the time. You're dealing with another person. So this can change, but I mean, it's all tying in, especially with this Ten of Cups coming out here. Look at this. Somebody look at this. Look at this. You see that? Spirit of the Ring. Commitment, promise, contracts. So for some of you, the offer that came out earlier with the Page of Pentacles, I don't know where it is, I don't feel like looking. But with the Page of Pentacles, this might be the offer, all right? Commitment. A relationship. Empress. I love the Empress. Divine Feminines. Yep. I'm just looking at her. Cycles, visions, dreams. And it did come out earlier with the World and the Wheel that you guys are completing out cycles right now. Some of you might be connecting to this person in your dreams and having visions, like random visions, and reminders and signs about this person. But you're also clearing out cycles. You guys are in the process of clearing out cycles, and you can't, with this moon's energy here, you can't see what's going on. You can't see everything that's going on. All you're doing is experiencing the changes that are happening as you guys go through this completion of a cycle. And then Five of Cups, regret. Okay. So, like I said, where this is headed, or at least where it looks like it's headed, is a reconciliation, a bit of reminiscing, clearing out any confusion or discontentment, even envy, you know, if there is any that is present for you guys. Excuse me. I do want to get one for this Empress. I want to get one to pair up with the Empress and see why she came out. Let me put these away for a second. So what does, actually I'm going to use this one. I thought I was going to use the other one. This one. What is the Empress about? What does the Empress have to do with here when it comes to future energies? B. Look, and I just told you the number for the Empress is the number 3, right? 33. Miracle. So it says, the frequency of miracles supports our belief in ourselves as a part of Source, and therefore our belief that anything is possible. Read that last part. Supports our belief that anything is possible. And that was the very thing that Divine Feminines, one of the things that Divine Feminines are struggling with, is trusting and believing that things can go well, things can completely turn around, make a complete 360 in this connection. But you need to focus on your journey first, and focus on what your purpose is, and focus on rediscovering who you are, remembering who you are, you know, and being okay regardless of the outcome. Okay, establishing balance and acceptance where you are right now, and being okay regardless of the outcome, while still being hopeful. You can still keep your hopes alive. You can still have faith that things can turn around in this connection. Okay, that miracles can happen at any time. Miracles happen every day. All right, so I'm gonna close this reading there. All right. Like I said, if you have any questions about personal readings, please let me know. I hope this was helpful for a lot of you guys. Oh yeah, and my email's down in the description box if you do have questions about my personal readings. But I'm going to close this and end this here. I love you guys. Have a beautiful rest of the afternoon, morning, or night, depending on wherever in the world you're in. All right. Bye-bye.